I am Chuck from Landscape Express in New England Native Stone. Yesterday I went up to Whitehall, New York to check out a stone quarry run by Bonnie Graves, Chippewa Stone. Her husband and her son, they quarry that and they make this product. I'm going to talk a little bit, mostly today, about their line they call Chippewa. It's their main source. It's granite, okay? They call it Chippewa Stone. It's a brand name put to it. If you ever heard of Corinthians, a big name out there. It tends to be purples and like a dark blue, like this. You see the stone, you're looking at that color, that's the face of the stone. But you turn that stone, and you're going to see lines through here. Okay, when they split this stone, it comes out in big chunks, and they put it on a machine, and a guillotine will split this. So wherever the color in this layer is, when they split it, is a color that you're going to see on the face of your stone when you're doing a building veneer, and that's what this is. These are roughly square and rectangular building veneer is the stone I'm showing here today. And that line that's in there is the different layers in the granite. Now it's just a name, okay? It's just a brand name, like a quarter pounder with cheese. You know, you might have a quarter pounder hamburger and slap some cheese on it, but you go to a store and order a quarter pounder of cheese, they know what you're talking about. When you call something Corinthian, you're thinking of the name. It's granite, okay? This is just granite. It's just the way this area in Whitehall, New York, where these quarries quarry this stone out of the mountainsides, they put a name to it so they can tell you what kind of granite it is, what their color is, pretty much. So Chippewa is this. If you look at it and you split it, it's got the same lines going through it. Now it all depicts, say, that same purplish color on the face and the same thickness, 3 to 5 building veneer. Same stone, different color. Why? Again, you look down the middle of these stones, you're going to see white lines, a lot of quartz in there. This split, where it tended to be more white. And some people like a blend of this. You'll see garnets in here, purple specks, all in the face. It's real pretty. If you don't want any of that, you can say, I just want all the blues. I want all the purples. And they can do that for you too. It's a nice choice. A lot of different shades of purple and blue in this stone. And it just depends how it's split. When that guillotine comes down and hits it on the edges, because these things come out of the quarries in blocks, like 3 foot by 3 foot, 2 foot by 2 foot is pretty much what they really like to use. And then the arm picks it up on this machine, puts it on a table, the splitter comes down with all this force and splits them, and then they turn it again and split it again and split it again to make square and rec, or ashlar. A lot of the guys like to use an ashlar bond. They're like long rectangles, usually about 4 inches by 4 inches or 4 by 5 inches, and do their building veneer on the walls. And then they can do, they'll use that face when they're doing a thin veneer. This is stuff that you can put right on the face of your house, fireplace. If you want to redo your fireplace and go right over brick, you put a scratch coat on there and stuff, and you can just, it's an alternative to a building veneer when you don't have a footing to support the weight of that stone. So they're using this nice face, splitting them, and then they can take a split piece and cut off both sides with a saw and give you this nice smooth edge to scratch, you know, put your mortar on there and stick it right on your wall, and you get the same pretty look to it. You can see all the lines, the garnets in there, the little specks. I don't know if it's going to pick up on the camera, but you come on down to the yard and take a look and you'll see it. You can touch it and, you know, appreciate all the different colors. And if you want the outside of the stone to have that rustic look here and there, you lay it with the outside showing. A lot of the sides will have that rough look. Then you tip it, that's where the fresh split is. You get that purple. So it's a beautiful stone, gives you a lot of different looks, weathered, to a nice fresh purpley split. You know, where they have a brand name of a Corinthian, it's just a name, okay? We're selling the rock. It's just a rock. They call it Chippewa stone. That's a company name. That's who I carry, because they're a family-owned business, and I like the way they do business. They keep it simple. Nice people out there. They even made me a homemade egg salad sandwich from their fresh chickens, and it's about the only place I've ever been to where they had a herd of alpacas on the property that they take care of. They're the legitimate farm. So I had a great trip out there, and I want to sell you this stone. It's real nice. It's very affordable. You know, again, they also do the sawn veneer, which we'll get into in another video. But I just wanted to show you the way it looks and how they just take a piece of that stone and make it look like it's a total different stone. It's not. Chuck and Landscape Express, come on down, see me. We can talk about this. Have a great day.